Whether Sonic's current voice actor should be replaced is a divisive issue among fans with valid arguments on both sides. I believe that Sonic's current voice actor, Roger Craig Smith, has got to get the boot.
You're fired! Ah, geez, for how long?
The biggest problem is Roger has not captured the youthful energy and coolness associated with Sonic in recent games such as Sonic Frontiers when compared to the adventure era of Ryan Drummond.
These visions, they weren't like what Tikal showed us way back when, were they?
What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
Roger Craig Smith started voicing Sonic in 2010 with Sonic Free Riders, and his voice is just too deep in Sonic X Shadow Generations, making him sound too old when compared to Sonic's best voice actor, Jason Griffith, in Sonic 2006.
Is it just me, or does Green Hill look different?
I could handle this myself. Besides, you've got somewhere to go, right?
Roger's performance can be hampered by inconsistent writing and voice direction, leading to a Sonic that just feels less authentic and more exaggerated or overly comedic, especially in Sonic Forces.
A class all my own. Time to put up or shut up, Infinite.
We need a new Sonic voice actor that is closer to Jason Griffith and understands Sonic's signature characteristics like speed, confidence, cockiness, and positive attitude in a fun and friendly way. So if I had to recast him, I would pick Devin Mack from Sonic Prime.
Sea Dog? What's it made of?
Moving on to Shadow the Hedgehog, he's currently voiced by Kirk Thornton, who has voiced him since 2010, starting with Sonic Free Riders. Thornton definitely needs the boot because fans often criticize him because his voice sounds too old for Shadow, who despite being chronologically 50 plus due to stasis, is physically depicted as a younger, more akin to Sonic's age.
What was that new power? I've never done anything like that before.
As well as his inability to better capture Shadow's menacing yet stoic personality in recent games like Sonic X Shadow Generations when compared to how much more menacing the GOAT Jason Griffith made Shadow sound in Sonic 2006.
With the Chaos Emerald's power, I control time and space. You can't break free.
It's not something I should normally be able to do, yet it felt natural.
Thornton's Shadow, particularly in earlier performances, can sound like a forced, overly edgy version of the character, lacking the depth associated with Shadow's backstory, which is most noticeable in Sonic Forces.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without reason.
It also feels like Thornton's performance can be too stiff and overly dramatic at times, especially when writing calls for a more grounded portrayal of the character, such as how he acts in Sonic X Shadow Generations.
I destroyed you once. I will do it again.
So for a Shadow replacement, we need someone more like Jason Griffith to balance the character's darkness with a sense of underlying notability. So perhaps Sam Witwer, most known for his roles in Dark Maul and Skykiller in the Star Wars universe. Witwer possesses a strong ability to portray complex characters with a dark, tormented side, which aligns with Shadow's characterization very well.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Next, moving on to Silver the Hedgehog, who was most recently voiced by Bryce Peppenbrook. This has got to be one of the worst voice actors in the history of the Sonic franchise. His portrayal has sparked conversation among fans regarding his ineffectiveness to capture Silver's personality. In Team Sonic Racing, Silver just sounds like a complete wimp.
What? Oh no, I'm thinking about something else.
Peppenbrook's voice, particularly his pitch and tone in Sonic X Shadow Generations, is extremely different when compared to his Sonic 2006 voice actor Pete Capella.
Harness their power, Sonic.
But they always point to the flames.
In Sonic Forces, Silver's youth, idealism, and optimism, especially in lighthearted scenarios, was much better expressed by Quentin Flynn versus Peppenbrook.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist.
However, in Sonic 2006, Silver sounded much more serious and determined when voiced by Pete Capella.
I've been looking for you. You're the Iblis Trigger. Your actions will condemn us all.
So we need a new Silver the Hedgehog voice actor that sounds a lot more like Sonic 2006 Silver, so Pete Capella needs to return to voice Silver the Hedgehog again. Dr. Eggman has been voiced by Mike Pollock since 2003. His voice lacks menace and intimidation, as some Sonic fans feel his voice often leans too heavily into the comical aspects of Dr. Eggman, failing to capitalize on the villain's more threatening and cunning side, especially in games such as Sonic Frontiers.
I appear to be in a digital dimension. I've employed similar constructs in my own systems, but this is markedly more advanced.
Pollock is too overly silly and goofy, sometimes hindering the character's impact on serious or plot-heavy scenes such as in Sonic Unleashed.
What's the progress on the Dark Gaia-powered Eggman Land construction system?
However, Pollock's bigger problem is a controversy and allegations of encouraging harassment, criticisms for his online comments and opinions which some Sonic fans have interpreted as insensitive or Zionist. So who should replace him? I would go with Patrick Sietz, who has experience in voicing Endeavor in My Hero Academia and Zavok in Team Sonic Racing.
That was a warning, Big. I prefer blood over water.
He has a memorable voice that stands out and is unique and possesses a wide vocal range to cover both Eggman's boisterous laughter and his more serious villainous moments. When it comes to Knuckles, he's currently voiced by David B. Mitchell, who started voicing him in 2019. I also believe that he needs to be fired, because many criticisms, particularly from his performance in Team Sonic Racing, describe his voice as something as a stereotypical jock or being too droopy.
Back off if you know what's good for you.
In Sonic Frontiers, Mitchell kind of gives Knuckles a bit of a surfer dude personality, which is too laid back and relaxed.
And emotions. Like I said, nightmare.
Knuckles is meant to be the guardian of the Master Emerald, and Mitchell is not making Knuckles sound tough or serious. A good example of Knuckles being tough and serious is in the movie Knuckles. Idris Elba does a much better job of giving him a deep timbre and authoritative tone, along with capturing the warrior aspect of his backstory.
Let us talk without fists!
So I think that Idris Elba should become Game Knuckles' new voice actor. I feel like all the other major characters' voice actors seem to fit the characters perfectly. For Tails, Colleen O'Shaughnessy does a great job at capturing Tails' youthful energy and innocence, especially in Sonic Frontiers.
Of course. I'll admit he isn't perfect, but Sonic has overcome impossible odds over and over again.
She is also very effective at creating a balance of cuteness and intelligence while maintaining emphasis on loyalty and friendship. For Amy Rose, Sydney Robinson has been her voice actor since 2010, and Robinson's voice is often seen as a good fit for the more mature and independent Amy Rose that has evolved in the games, especially Sonic Frontiers, when compared to her earlier games like Sonic Adventure.
Honestly, I don't feel that difference since you helped clear my mind. But now he's gone, and there's nothing left to do.
She delivers a unique and recognizable voice while maintaining a balance of sweetness and strengths. For Rouge the Bat, Carolyn Stressman captures Rouge's signature seductive and flirtless nature along with the playful charm she brings to the character's line and interactions, especially in Sonic Forces.
And there's a rumor going around that old rotten Eggman has been developing some kind of new weapon.
As for Big the Cat, he is voiced by Kyle Herbert. In Sonic Frontiers, Herbert's voice often evokes Big's calm, easygoing, and kind personality, which is a central part of his character. His voicing also embraces the friendly giant aspect.
I don't know. I was looking for fishing spots and wound up here.
And even characters like Cream, E123 Omega, and the Chaotix seem to have good current voice actors. So in conclusion, I would replace Sonic, Shadow, Silver, Dr. Eggman, and Knuckles voice actors and keep all the rest the same. So let me know in the comments what Sonic voice actors you would keep or replace. That's gonna do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, you gotta go fast.
Forever in my